welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, there was a bit of a media storm last week over the fact that it's been revealed that John Key had a secret lunch with some rich, I think Chinese primarily, or Chinese backers, to try and get some funding together to have a last-minute push to see if he could run an advertising and promotional campaign to convince New Zealanders to vote to change the flag. And people have been writing all sorts of stuff about this, and there's been commentary, and they've been accusing John Key of interfering with democracy and usurping the democratic process and everything else. I'm actually someone who, for starters, I'm someone who actually opposed John Key on the flag change. I don't think that flag change is a thing that you should do unless you have a real substantial reason for doing that, and I don't think we had one. So I was staunchly opposed to changing the flag. I made no secret of that fact. However, I just don't see what the issue is here with this lunch. I don't see how he has usurped democracy in any way here. He's gathered together a group of people to try and achieve his very publicly and clearly stated aim. He wanted a new flag. It would be different if the Prime Minister had presented himself as some neutral bystander or had told us all, I'm not going to get involved and I promise you I'm going to be neutral and I'm not going to do anything to influence the outcome. Well, he didn't promise us that, and he clearly advocated for an outcome. He even made a video explaining why he wanted this change to happen. So I don't think there's any issue of dishonesty or integrity here, because to me this is just being consistent. He was trying to have a last-minute push to get us to vote his way. Now, the thing, though, is that this group of financial backers couldn't buy the result because they weren't able to purchase a new flag in that way. The ultimate decision rested with us, the people of New Zealand. It was an open vote, and the Prime Minister had to follow whatever we, the people, decided. And the majority decided, they spoke, they said they didn't want a flag change. So there was really nothing those businessmen in that room could do other than produce some pamphlets or some adverts to try and convince us of the merit of John Key's case. We still would have had to have decided, though, in our own private homes, whether or not that we thought there was some merit to this argument, or whether we wanted to keep the flag, and then we would have voted. And so I really don't see how this is that big a deal at all. To me, it just seems like a bit of a storm in a teacup, and perhaps some people who just have had a beef with John Key for a long time now are just sort of starting to get a bit desperate and looking for anything they can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more to the story than I understand, or maybe there's more to come out. But as it stands at the moment, to me, it just seems like a politician trying to rally some funding together to try and get their desired democratic outcome achieved. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.